Alright, never really played with the Chiefs on Madden. I mean, maybe on a pickup game once or something, but I'm a big Raiders fan, so clearly I can't be the Chiefs, but I'm trying to mess around a little bit with this today.
He's going to be a busy man in the passing game.
This game just took place. Just the AFC West, or AFC
Madden NFL 25.
NFC.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club.
The fact that the Chiefs will be healthy with all the receivers now, and the O-line, two names back down to guard and then tackle. I mean, this is. I mean, I hate to say it, but the Chiefs being up at the right time again.
Here's
Which is
the
not
kicker,
good for the rest of the
Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are
Number 3 could do the Super Bowl.
Pittsburgh. And we will not see a run
Chiefs
back
look
on the
like they
opening
have a real good
kickoff. This
chance
will be a
of a
touchback.
good route.
So the new look Steelers
Really
offense
good
headed out
three-man
for their
race, I
first
think.
drive, led
Maybe
by a
four
man in his
in the
13th
AFC.
NFL season now. First is a Steeler, Russell
It's
Wilson.
a three-man
And what
race.
I loved about meeting with
Ravens,
him before the
Chiefs,
game
Buffalo.
was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was
Sleeper,
the loss.
the Chargers.
Okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit,
Jeez.
not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And that's
Oh,
caught.
Pickens comes up huge.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the
It's
30.
a right there.
Play there.
I just signed Jalen Watson in real life, or in real life in my league free agency. I want to see if he McDuffie, top corner. That's
In the
cool.
game, 42 yards.
When they needed to play
That's
this
not
year,
good.
he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now Wilson. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's Charger.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Harris running straight ahead. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Tough spot here. Third down and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. Pass to the side.
Way, guys.
And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Good.
This isn't to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line. He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now a 7-0 game.
We got 4 quarters here. It's early.
7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm.
I gotta let him scutter out so he doesn't real life. Oh my gosh.
8th season in the
What?
NFL. It's Patrick
kidding me?
Mahomes.
And he just continues
51
to throw
touchdowns,
pass
4
after
picks.
touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch
Okay,
of the
then.
year. Guys will
That's
say that the
insane.
numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much.
Backed up the
But I
best.
don't know how much I actually
Most
believe
touchdowns in the
that.
season.
Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second
Staff
and 8
options
coming up.
insane.
You look at the Steeler defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And this is one of those something you got
to
give
games.
You got the number one passing team in the NFL, and it's the number one defense against the pass. A lot of times, the battle's in the trenches. We know that. We see it all the time. But this game's going to be won on the outside.
Fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's got a man complete. A big 30-yard play on third. Now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll drop this off.
Crazy about that is he has 999. I think he just passed his 1,000th catch in this game.
The Chiefs at 14-1
so cool.
now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Again, it's Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
2 yards to go, second down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got Brown.
Set on him. Mahomes, Pepper.
And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put...
It's like, where's the coverage on Kelsey, just like last week? Where's the coverage? They've been covering it all. Wide open so many times.
Number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Stallion catch, though.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Steelers offense.
I want to check one thing here. Kelsey's nowhere to be found there, and they just stuck him in that formation. It's weird.
Their running back headed out for the second possession, and he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming in. And, oh, he coughed it up. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down. They hand this off to Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw is Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play?
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he did.
Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So we can get the checker out here.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Stick just gets hit and bumps up. Breaks it, slips off.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Well, we made a big deal about catch number 1,000, as we should. Now he's at 1,001, so he's building towards 2,000, Charles.
I like your optimism, and I love your math. Let's go ahead and get the next 1,000, and he started on it already.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That one goes for 24 yards. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
So dookie on
TJ
him.
Watt in on the tackle.
I'm sure the players it like messes up their look. So bad. You might have Kelsey right here got off the line. Let's see.
Mahomes going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And
he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
That's perfect.
Isaiah Pacheco, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if you bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. Still going.
Wow, you should have it.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 67 yards. And the Steelers are able to move back in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Mika Fitzpatrick, the all-pro safety, up to make the stop.
That's a really good game right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. Swings this out for Hunt. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I just need Spag's defense to step up there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series.
He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving.
Now a 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
House call, guys. We need a...
Maybe time for one play on offense.
15
7
seconds.
seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. In motion, the tight end. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kareem Hunt
From 6 yards away.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And they tied it.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Play action. Now Wilson. Staying on his feet. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
On the give, this is Harris.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Najee Harris.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Brown.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A big play there for KC. 51 yards. Now Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter.
There's some defense.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Crazy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give to Harris. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Open man, that's the tight end fire.
And
he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 87 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They'll try to run with Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run with Harris. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Steelers have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. We had a high-scoring first half, and that really has continued here into the second half.
If you like defense, there's no way you can continue to watch this, but you probably are with your fingers spread, right? Watching them through those eyes, trying to say, my goodness, when can they stop someone? But this game is so much fun. If you're watching it, because the competitiveness of both offenses going at each other, it's been a blast.
A lot of entertainment. We are off to the fourth quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal.
So funny. So I ran red zone scissors last time. First play, now I'm in the second play.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
And I forced it.
It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at the
come on, you throw that up and over on a line drive like that.
It's not this one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh offense
now I'll get the
at
stop.
the
I
line to
need
start
lunch.
their next drive.
That's how it works.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got it
Oh
out.
my God, are you kidding me?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jalen Warren,
53 yards.
and the Steelers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Likely.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. They go play fake. Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay.
And he takes
Not sure how you're not covering Kelsey there, but okay.
Touchdown. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Still a lot to be determined in terms of their final seeding. We do know they'll be in the playoffs, but in what shape, what capacity, we're not sure. But here, ready for a sports cliche, then just take them one game at a time, right?
They have to. And look, the thing about cliches, they've been proven over time. All right, we know that. So, yes, take it one game at a time, but make sure that there's no let up No getting off the gas, right? No mental letdowns, because each one is important for them to accomplish their goals.
Buying time to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. What? This is Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 92 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The Chiefs have the #1 defense in the league.
This offense so far on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They run again with Harris. Muscles him off. And he's got this down to the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Here's Wilson. It's complete to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. They'll run with Harris. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Boswell's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made him kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Mahomes. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Pacheco will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Hunt.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And
Got him.
he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Iceman extra point. Never seen this.
Butker on for the PAT.
That's hilarious.
And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds of this ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
One last shot for Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Kansas City,
they moved to a
Wilson,
sparkling
17
15-1 with 1 game still to go in the regular season.
That's insane.
so that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Crazy game. But as usual, the Chiefs pulled off at the end. Kelsey, 2 touchdowns, not 2 touchdowns.